This story follows two professional assassins who are both chasing their targets. One assassin is driven by money, and the second assassin has come to avenge his wife. Their lives become complicated when their paths cross unexpectedly. The story begins with a wedding scene. Everyone is celebrating because it is the daughter of the richest man in the city. The father is extremely happy at his daughter's wedding. The bride and groom are also enjoying their special day. Guests are eating delicious food and enjoying beautiful music. Suddenly, we see the bride's father and someone has stabbed him. Blood spills onto the street as he collapses. He dies instantly, shocking everyone around him. After this incident, fear and chaos spread everywhere. Then we see the killer. The man responsible for the murder is Vincent Brazil. He calmly changes his clothes and tries to escape. However, the guards realize what has happened and start chasing him. Vincent keeps running as the guards follow closely behind. Whenever a guard blocks his path, Vincent kills him effortlessly. Within moments, he eliminates all of them and escapes the building. On the other side of the story, we meet another killer named Roland. Roland is a highly skilled contract killer. However, he has left his profession and now spends most of his time with his wife. Roland's wife's name is Anna, and she is currently in a coma because her wife was attacked by a drug king. Because of this incident, Roland quit his job to stay close to her. Roland is also hiding from everyone. Some corrupt craft police officers are still searching for him. They are afraid that Roland could expose their secrets. As a result, Roland's life has become extremely difficult. A man named Wilson is furious about the situation. He believes Roland must be eliminated at any cost. However, no one knows Roland's location. Wilson angrily orders his men to find Roland and kill him immediately. Next, we see an Interpol agent named Cher. He contacts a man called Godfrey. Cher tells Godfrey that only he can locate Roland. They begin planning, believing Roland will not survive once he is found. Since Roland is still in hiding, they decide to wait for the right moment. That's why they have to make a strong plan. Roland's biggest enemy in the world is Polo. He is the same man who put his wife in a coma. That's why if Roland has to be taken out, they have to bring Polo in front of them. But Polo is still in jail. That's why these people start planning that they will release Polo soon. Then as soon as Roland attacks him, they will kill Roland. Then we see Roland in this motel. Then the motel owner comes to meet him and says that there is a man outside and he wants to meet you. Roland goes to the car, aims his gun at the man, and asks what he wants. The man introduces himself as Kaylee. Kali asks Roland to kill Polo. Roland immediately understands that this is a trap to frame him. He refuses and says he has left this life behind. He clearly states that he will not take the job. After saying this, Roland disappears from the scene. Kali realizes that Roland cannot be manipulated. Finally, we see a scene at an old shop. There, we see Wilson leaving, clearly frustrated and angry. He then goes to meet a man named Nal Bandia. This is the same man who once wiped out the entire instant mobster gang. Nal gives him a contract, and now Vincent has come to collect his payment for past work. Nal hands him diamonds and says that he has a new job for him. After that, he shows him a photo of Polo and says that if he kills this man, he will be paid $500,000. Vincent agrees, takes the advance money, and returns to his apartment. Later, he finds out that a girl named October lives next door, but Winslet ignores it and goes to his own room. Next, we see Polo being released from prison. He is extremely happy after gaining his freedom. He has no idea what danger is waiting for him. The story then shifts into a flashback. We see how Polo once entered Roland's house. In front of Roland, Polo disrespected his wife. Remembering this incident fills Roland with rage. He decides that he will kill Polo no matter what. Roland calls Kali and tells him that he wants to take the job. Kali refuses and says the contract has already been given to someone else. He reveals that the killer's name is Vincent. Roland responds that he does not want money. He only wants Polo's location so he can kill him himself. Hearing this, Kaylee is shocked and asks why Roland is so determined. At that moment, the full truth is revealed. Roland explains what Polo did to his wife. After hearing the entire story, Kaylee understands his pain and invites him to his house. He shares all the information with him. He also provides him with a sniper rifle. They are now ready to move forward with the plan. Before leaving, Roland installs a camera in the room where his wife is staying. He informs the motel owner about the situation. He warns her to stay alert because anything could happen. At the same time, Vincent receives a call from a police officer. The officer tells him that Polo is going to meet his younger brother, Mana. Vincent immediately heads to the location. He then calls Roland, and Roland also arrives there. Roland prepares his gun and waits patiently. When Polo comes out with his brother, he is perfectly in Roland's sight. Just as Roland fires a shot, a car suddenly comes in front of him and Vincent was driving the car. So now he misses his target, and then Vincent's arrow goes straight and hits Danger, who is Polo's brother. Seeing this, Polo becomes extremely angry. Roland is even more furious. He comes out of the building, determined to kill Polo at any cost. At that moment, Interpol officers arrive and shoot Roland. Soon after, the local police reach the scene. They begin firing at the Interpol officers. Taking advantage of the chaos, Roland and Vincent manage to escape. The Interpol officers also retreat from the area. Later, Godfrey confronts them. He says that he does not want the local police to trace him. To destroy all evidence, he sets the car on fire. Then we see Polo again. He is filled with anger and ready for what comes next. He wants to avenge his younger brother's death at any cost. He is determined to find out who attacked him. Next, we see Roland, who left the previous day because he was injured. He is hiding, and Kaylee is treating his wounds. Despite Despite this, Roland is still determined to go after Polo again. At the same time, we see Vincent in his room. In the neighboring room, October is being brutally beaten by her partner. She screams loudly and the noise disturbs everyone nearby. Vincent comes out and confronts the man. The man becomes furious and tells October that if she wants to stay, she should go live with him. After saying this, he locks the apartment, takes the keys, and runs away. Roland then tells October that she can stay at his place. October agrees and moves in with him. Soon after, Vincent receives a call from the man who arranged the contract. He complains that the client is causing serious trouble. He insists that Polo must be killed as soon as possible. After that, he gives Vincent Polo's address. Vincent notes it down and immediately moves out. However, Roland has also discovered Polo's location. He reaches the place before Vincent. One by one, Roland starts killing Vincent's men. He eliminates anyone who comes in his way. He enters the building and begins searching for Polo. Suddenly, Vincent arrives at the same location. The two men clash and start fighting fiercely. They do not recognize each other at first. Both are equally skilled and neither gains the upper hand. As the fight continues, they slowly realize they are not enemies by mistake. They stop and aim their guns at each other. Roland then tells Vincent that he only wants to kill Polo. He says he does not want any money in return. He offers Vincent all the credit and the full payment. All he wants is Polo's death. Vincent is confused and asks why Roland wants Polo dead so badly. Roland then reveals the truth about what Polo did to his wife. He explains that this is why he is desperate for revenge. After hearing the full story, Vincent understands him. He agrees and says they should work together. He believes that teaming up increases the chance of success. They then search for Polo and track down his business partner. They point their guns at him and demand Polo's location. Terrified, the man gives them all the information. Then as soon as they get the information, Vincent kills the man. That's why Roland gets angry and says that I don't want any more bloodshed at all. I just want to kill the Poles. But Vincent says that this is the way I work. There are a lot of weapons here. We will steal all these weapons so that everyone thinks that this was just a theft. They even take a modern remote-controlled gun. Meanwhile, Polo grows anxious and wants information about his enemies. A man approaches him and says they have found the person responsible for his brother's death. He shows Polo a photograph of the man. He urges Polo to find him as quickly as possible. Vincent arrives at his apartment and finds October badly injured. He carefully treats her wounds and helps her recover. As time passes, the two slowly grow closer to each other. Later, Roland arrives at Kaylee's house and tells her everything. He explains that he and Vincent are now working together. He advises her to go back to her wife because Vincent will kill Polo no matter what. Roland makes it clear that his fight is not only with Polo. He also wants to kill Wilson and the other Interpol agents. He believes they are all corrupt. He knows they will never stop chasing him until they get their money. He decides to eliminate all of them so he can live the rest of his life in peace. That night, Roland secretly enters Wilson's house. He points a gun at him and gives him a final warning. He tells him to call off his men immediately. He threatens that if the chase continues, he will kill Wilson along with his team. After delivering the warning, Roland leaves. The next day, Wilson storms into his office, furious. He yells at his men and confronts Godfrey. He gives them only 40 hours. He warns that if Roland is not killed within that time, they will all be executed. Soon after, Polo approaches the middleman to gather information about Vincent. At the same time, Godfrey arrives and points a gun at Polo. Polo explains that he is only there to find Vincent. He reveals that Vincent is the man who killed his brother. Godfrey tells him that people believe Roland killed his brother. He adds that Interpol is also hunting Roland. He offers Polo a deal. If Polo helps them kill Roland, they will stop chasing him forever. Polo agrees but demands Vincent's address. The middleman demands money in exchange for the information. Polo agrees to pay. Before that, they capture Kali and torture him to reveal Roland's location. Under pressure, Kali gives them the address. Even after getting the information, they kill him. Later, Nalbandian contacts Vincent. He tells him that Interpol is after him as well. He offers a partnership to make even more money. He asks Vincent to trap Roland so Interpol can arrest him. In return, he promises a reward of $1.5 million. He also hands over the diamonds as proof. After this, Vincent goes to Roland and shares new information. He tells him that Polo will be coming to City Mall the next day. He suggests they should go together to kill him. Roland agrees to the plan. The next day, both of them arrive at City Mall. Roland positions himself upstairs with a gun, ready to shoot Polo. However, he is suddenly attacked by Interpol agents and Polo's men. Despite fighting back, Roland is eventually overpowered and captured. He realizes that he has been betrayed. Then these people take Roland and leave. Vincent reaches Nalbandian and collects his remaining diamonds. At that moment, the phone rings. Nalbandian hands the phone to Vincent. The caller is none other than Polo. He tells Vincent that he is at his house. He reveals that they have found a girl named October there. He says that she is being tortured. Hearing this, Vincent rushes to the house in shock. When he arrives, he finds the place empty. Moments later, he discovers that October has been brutally killed. Seeing this, Vincent is shocked, steps back, and hands over all the diamonds. He says that he needs the address of the Interpol team where Roland has been taken. The man gives him the location. Next, we see the Interpol team brutally torturing Roland. They demand to know where he has hidden his money. Roland tells them that he has already spent everything. Hearing this, they are left stunned. Vincent arrives at the location in a rage. He begins killing the Interpol agents one by one. After eliminating everyone, he frees Roland. Vincent apologizes and admits that he betrayed him. He says that he now wants to help Roland take revenge by killing Polo. Roland forgives him. However, Roland immediately calls the motel owner. He warns her to leave as soon as possible because many people are about to arrive. Before she can react, Polo's men reach the motel. They kill the owner on the spot. Soon after, Roland and Vincent also arrive in the area. Roland realizes that Polo's men are spread all around. He stays outside and starts planning their next move. Suddenly, Roland receives a call on his phone. Polo tells him that he has reached Roland's wife. He threatens that if Roland and Vincent do not arrive within 15 minutes, he will kill her. Left with no choice, they go inside. Polo's men search them and take them to Polo. Polo orders his men to kill them. At that moment, it is revealed that Roland and Vincent had already planned everything. They secretly activate Polo's remote-controlled laser rifle. Using it, they start killing all of Polo's men from a distance. Vincent takes down the remaining guards. Finally, Roland captures Polo. He takes him to his wife and pulls a knife on him. He orders Polo to apologize to his wife before speaking. As soon as Polo apologizes, Roland kills him. After this, Vincent leaves and goes after October's partner, whose name is Daniel. Daniel had informed Nalbandian about October. Because of this, Vincent kills Daniel. Then Roland goes to Wilson's house. He targets him from outside and kills Wilson as well. With Wilson dead, the Interpol agents stop chasing him. The second killer also completes his revenge for his wife. Vincent's revenge is complete. However, he is left heartbroken because he had fallen in love with October. He lights candles in her memory. He prays for her soul to rest in peace. With this, the film comes to an end. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.